Brothers and sisters, there is one more narrative Congress is running. Oh, why LPG cylinder is not given for 100 rupee? Why petrol is not given for 10 rupee? Why diesel is not given for 5 rupee? If you look at the manifestos of political parties in southern part of our country, DMK in its manifesto said, when we come to power, we will give LPG at 500 rupee. When we come to power, we will give petrol at 50 rupee. When we come to power, we will give diesel at 65 rupee. This is the manifesto which they were talking. So please vote for us, not for national security, not for anything else, not for economic growth, but we will reduce LPG, petrol and diesel price for you. Now we have to understand one thing. If you look at Congress party, or if you look at the political parties which are giving that manifesto, every election they keep saying this. Mr. P. Chidambaram, who was our finance minister during the Congress time, was an expert in lie. If there is a liar and chief of Congress, the title should be given to Mr. P. Chidambaram, who was our finance minister. Because he brought in a system where they said, oh, 2013-14 we will reduce petrol price. And not only will we reduce petrol price, we will artificially bring it down. How did they do it? First time in our country, Mr. P. Chidambaram issued something called petrol bond, gas bond. They issued bond to the public. They said, you please pay, get this bond. We will redeem the bond after 10 years. And using that money, we will reduce petrol and diesel price. If you look at the data, the petrol bond that UPA2 issued to artificially reduce the petrol and LPG price by issuing bond. If you look at the date of redemption, a government of India has to redeem a bond, 7/3/2015, which means the first bond got redeemed, the government of India will pay money. 23/3/2015, second bond, we will pay money. Now I am reading the data for you, kindly listen. The bonds that UPA2 issued, by which they got money, by which they were able to artificially bring down petrol diesel price just for election, 16/10/2021 redemption, 28/11/2021, 10/11/2023, 12/2/2024, 15/9/2024, 4/2/2026, 23/3/2026. See? They have issued a bond, petrol bond, saying 15 years later, some government will come and redeem the bond. Some government will pay 1,34,000 crore, which we have mobilized by that bond. Now we want to reduce the price. If there is a single biggest fraud done on the Indian Constitution during the UPA 1 and 2, this petrol bond is the single biggest fraud they have done. They never said we will redeem the bond. See how intelligent they are. They didn't touch 2014 to 19 also. Because they thought by reducing petrol, diesel and all those drama, they will come to power in 2014. They said the redemption will happen after 2021. So 80% of bond which they took, they kept the redemption 2021, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. So our government, Modi ji government, taking over after 2014, whatever Congress petrol bond they have issued, we are redeeming, paying that money. Because the government of our government is honoring that. This is how they set narrative. This is how they set narrative. And it is very, very important that we present the truth. We tell the people of our country. Rajiv Gandhi ji, in 1985, he was having an interview with Sam Pitroda. Sam Pitroda, you all know the infamous statement he made. So Rajiv Gandhi ji, Sam Pitroda asked him a question. 1985. How many of you are born in 1985, sir? Can you raise your hand? After 1985 you are born. How many of you are born after 1985? After 1985, my age is less than 38. Okay. Sam Pitroda is asking Rajiv Gandhi ji in 1985, when will Indian public get drinking water to their home by pipe? Rajiv Gandhi ji answers, in 5 years, I will make sure every citizen in our country will get drinking water by pipe into their home. Many of you might not believe this. Oh, 1985, Rahul Gandhi ji actually said it. So I am going to play a video for you. You can just hear the audio. What Rajiv Gandhi ji said in 1985.
That we will give drinking water in 5 years. In 5 years.
So 1985 he says, we will give drinking water to every single person in our country in 5 years, meaning by 1990. When Modi ji announced the same scheme, Jal Jeevan Mission, 2019, August 15, when Modi ji announced it, that every household will get drinking water by pipe. So at that point of time, India had 16% houses which had drinking water coming by pipe, 16%, which was 3 crore 24 lakh houses. Which was 3 crore 24 lakh houses. Now today, if you look at number of houses that is having drinking water by pipe, it is 76.28%. Now we have to understand what Congress said in 1985, what we are delivering now. 16% in 2019, this is Congress saying after 20 years, Modi ji took over in 2019, this scheme, we have delivered 76.28%. From 3.24 crore houses, it is 14 crore 73 lakh house as on today is having a drinking water. Again, Congress wanted to give house to our poor brothers and sisters who didn't have a concrete house. They were running this scheme in the name of Indira Gandhi ji. Throughout their tenure, 40 lakh houses were given in Indira Gandhi ji's name to the so-called poor. They said 40 lakh house we have given Indira Gandhi Awas Yojana. You have to understand the breadth, 53 years of Congress rule. 2014 to 24, we have delivered 4 crore houses, PM Awas Yojana. Now it is very important in this election, every voter should know this is an election between performance and non-performance over 50 years. This is an election of performance over 10 years and non-performance over 70 years. These small things, which sometimes gets forgotten, needs to be mentioned.